Shocking confession. Bailu finally opens up about Joseph Zeng at Feud Banquet. Fans are stunned. Hey Star Perry TV. Welcome back to the channel, where the tea is always hot and the gossip never sleeps. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because today's story might just be the biggest shocker yet in the Chinese entertainment scene. We're talking about the Feud Celebration Banquet, a glamorous night that brought together the cast and crew of the upcoming drama Feud. But while most were focused on the champagne, photos, and red carpet moments, there was one interaction that stole the spotlight. Because during that same banquet, actress Bailu, our beloved Bailu, was caught making a heart-stop confession about her Joseph's, aka Zeng. And when we say confession, we're not talking about something scripted or casual. We're talking about an emotional, unscripted moment that had fans gasping, staff members exchanging looks, and the whole venue buzzing. So what exactly did Bailu say? Was this just playful teasing, or did she really just admit something personal about Joseph Zeng? Grab your popcorn and maybe a tissue, because this one is full of emotion, history, and maybe even hidden love. Let's set the scene. The celebration banquet for Feud was held at a luxury event hall in Beijing. Following the drama's wrap, the entire cast was there dressed to perfection, smiling for cameras and giving interviews left and right. Bailu arrived in a stunning off-shoulder navy dress, soft curls framing her face, radiating elegance. Joseph Zeng showed up in a classic charcoal gray suit, relaxed but polished, and smiling that signature boy-next-door smile. The two posed for photos with the rest of the cast, and later sat at the same tableau. Detail many fans noticed immediately. What fans weren't prepared for, though, was what came next. After dinner, a small portion of the event was dedicated to cast reflections and emotional goodbyes. Think of it like an open mic moment, where anyone could speak from the heart about their experience on set. When it was Bailu's turn, she took the mic with a soft laugh and said something along the lines of, "I never expected this drama to change me the way it did." People were already touched. But then she paused, looked across the room straight toward Joseph and added, "And I also didn't expect to meet someone who would make it so difficult to say goodbye." The room went quiet. Joseph Zeng looked stunned. A few crew members gasped audibly. Even some co-stars started whispering. But Bailu wasn't done. With a tiny smile, she continued, "I want to thank Shangxi, not just for being a professional partner, but for being someone who always noticed when I was tired, who made me laugh even on the longest filming days, and who reminded me to eat when I skipped meals. I think sometimes fate puts people in your life at just the right time." The mic shook a little in her hand, her voice cracked. She was clearly holding back tears. And then, without looking away from Joseph, she finished with, "Some bonds don't end when the cameras stop rolling. You'll always be special to me." Boom, that was the moment. The whole room clapped politely, but you could tell everyone was stunned. Even the MC was speechless for a second before quickly moving to the next speaker. And Joseph, he just smiled and nodded. But fans say his ears turned bright red. Of course, it didn't take long before videos of Bailu's speech leaked online. Clips of her teary eyes, her nervous laugh, and Joseph's reaction were everywhere within hours. Netizens absolutely lost their minds. Weibo exploded with hashtags like Bailu, Feud Banquet, Bailu Joseph. Comments ranged from excited to emotional to full-on conspiracy mode. She basically said she fell for him during filming. This is huge. Joseph's face when she said "special to me." He knows exactly what she meant. This is not acting. Bailu doesn't fake her emotions like that. And let's not forget the fans who instantly declared this moment as the realest ship launch in 2025. Now, to understand why Bailu's speech hit so hard, let's rewind a bit. When Bailu and Zeng were cast together in Feud, fans were excited, but nobody expected the natural spark that followed. During filming, the two were frequently spotted, chatting between takes, sharing snacks, practicing lines in private corners, laughing non-stop during bloopers. Even in behind-the-scenes clips released by the studio, you could see how comfortable and genuine their dynamic was. And it wasn't just fan imagination. Staff who worked on set often commented on how inseparable the two had become by mid. It was subtle, but it was real. So when Bailu got emotional on stage and said those words, it was more than a thank you. It felt like closure, or a beginning, or maybe both. Believe it or not, there were hints leading up to this moment. Just weeks ago, Bailu posted a photo on her private account of a coffee cup with the caption, "Some people just feel like home." Around the same time, Joseph posted, "There are some moments you never forget, no matter how far you go." Coincidence? Some fans think not. In interviews, Bailu also once said, she admires men who are quietly attentive, emotionally intelligent, and loyal. Guess who fits that description almost perfectly? Yes, Joseph said. And let's not forget that infamous moment during a live stream where Joseph was asked if he had a type. His answer, someone like Bailu. After Bailu's banquet speech went viral, even some insiders started to chime in. One anonymous crew member posted on Weibo, everyone on set could see how close they were. If they started dating, nobody would be surprised. A popular entertainment blogger, known for leaking celeb couple news, wrote, "Don't be shocked if this ship becomes real." The speech was not just words, there's something deeper there. However, neither of their studios have issued any comment yet. And maybe that's their way of quietly confirming things, or protecting privacy. Of course, there's still debate. Some believe this was a subtle way for Bailu to go public without saying it directly. Others argue she was just emotional after wrapping a meaningful drama. And then there are those who think the studios may have encouraged the moment to promote Feud more powerfully. But most fans agree on one thing. The emotion in Bailu's voice was too real, too fake. Whether they're dating or not, it's clear that she holds deep affection and gratitude for Joseph. And that alone is enough to spark massive support for their potential relationship. So what now? Will Bailu and Joseph make an official statement? Will we see more couple-like behavior during drama promotions? Could this be the beginning of a public love story? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, this banquet confession has changed everything. So what do you think, Star Perry TV? Was Bailu's confession a hidden love declaration? Is Joseph Zeng already her special someone? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell, so you never miss a single update on your favorite drama stars. Because on this channel, every look, every line, every moment could be the beginning of a real-life love story. This is Star Prative. See you in the next one. Disclaimer, place this at the start of the video. This video is based on rumors, fan speculation, and media observations. The information presented has not been officially confirmed by the artists or their agencies. It is for entertainment purposes only.